Welcome to the Patient Zero podcast, where the thoughts of one become the needs of many. Join us on this journey in which the universe is viewed through a different lens than you may have imagined. We are the one who feeds the many, or maybe we are just fucking confused. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Here we go.
Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. All right, here we go. We already listened to the song, and then we got interrupted by little Miss Throwfit, and then the producer. And now we're ready to fucking get this show on the fucking road.
Oh yeah.
Got a beer, got a co-host.
Yeah.
Fucking let's go. Patient Zero, episode 31. Day 146. This is Tony. Josh is here.
What's up?
We're gonna have a fucking good time. Really good time. Hell yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, this is day one of trying the new mic.
It sounds good, dude.
So it sounds better than the other one?
Yeah.
All right. That works.
Hell yeah.
I'm professional now.
It looks good. Which one is it?
Forgot which one it was. I moved the box somewhere.
Oh, it's all good. It sounds good, dude.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So what do we got on the agenda today?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I thought that I would start out to say that glad you're here.
Oh yeah. It's been a minute.
It has, man. It's been quite a while, and I haven't recorded anything in between since the last one. Episode 30 just dropped, a week ago.
Yeah.
Give or take, and here we are recording episode 31 with no buffer, no nothing. I mean, I don't know if I'll get one. This is the weekend before Christmas, so I don't know if I'll get one out for the week following or not. So this is probably our what would be?
Huh?
Sort of.
It would be the last one.
This is the Christmas episode.
All right.
Hell yeah. I can't believe I remembered it. I thought of this earlier. I thought it would be something fun to talk about because, I think that if there ever was a Santa, that he was an alien or something else. I don't know. What else would he be? Just the evil Santa that sneaks in your house, not to ruin Christmas, kids, but
He would be a god.
He would be a god.
I read something about this actually. Think of it like this. So you have Santa Claus who is idolized, and he knows when you've been good, so he's omniscient.
Yes.
He knows when you've been bad.
Yes.
Then he has his helpers, his reindeer. He has his elves.
Sure.
So those are like his disciples or whatever you might want to call them.
Uh-huh. Him and the fucking reindeer?
Yeah.
Right on.
So you've got all this legends, like his story built up. But if he's not an alien, you could look at him as a god.
Well, that's how they would have probably looked at him, as a god. When they seen him then, we would probably think he's an alien. I would guess. Omniscience has become a fucking story in a book for us,
Mm-hmm.
No real reality experience. Not at least not in this country. Now there might be some other countries that it's pretty fucked up there, or whatever. Maybe it's hell. What?
Yeah. If you think about it, he can be in every time zone and visit every house that qualifies.
Sure.
And someone might call it magic, but you could really just call it the power of belief or
So do you think if he's a god, he's like a Greek time period description of a god, or a
Norse mythology.
right on, there you go.
Yeah. I think he's related to like Odin or something like that.
It's fucking Viking, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think his Viking name was? I think it was Santa Claus.
Odin.
Huh? Oh, you think he's Odin?
Yeah, I think that's what I had read is that he technically resembles Odin.
Right on. Do you think that when the story was made, some fucking weird dude was sneaking into people's house, and then it
No,
became this magic thing?
I don't really know the story of Odin, so I don't know quite
I don't
how it
either, dude.
relates.
I don't either. We should have done a little pre-research. I would like research. The only Odin I know is from the Marvel movie. What's it called? The fucking, I don't know. I don't even know what they're called. Do you know what's the Marvel movie?
I'm not a Marvel person. I'm the worst with that.
It's the Avengers, man. It's those fucks. Odin isn't that Thor's dad? Odin?
Well, Thor is Odin's son. They don't always agree, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Right on, dude. Right on. I was gonna ask the AI real quick.
Your Chat GPT in it?
Huh?
Have you played with Chat GPT?
No, I'm doing it's on the agenda, the chat.openai.com, the AI that they released on the
Chat
internet.
GPT.
Chat GPT.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Chat GPT.
GPT. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Before we get to that, I'm reading this site from sonsofvikings.com, and
Sure.
Was Santa Claus partially inspired by Odin? First things first, we are not saying Odin is Santa or Santa is Odin. We are not denying that the obvious primary influence is St. Nicholas, who gave the poor during the 3rd century. However, St. Nicholas never claimed to have gift-making elves or the ability to fly through the sky. Few historians disagree that the season of Christmas was created to offer a Christian alternative to what at the time was very popular pagan winter holidays.
Yeah. This thing says that Santa and Odin are not the same. Santa is a cultural icon and legendary figure who is associated with the holiday of Christmas. He's a jolly old man with a white beard, red suit, gifts to kids, blah, 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 blah. Odin, on the other hand, is a figure in North, you fucking dumbass, Norse mythology, who is associated with wisdom, war, and magic. He is not associated with the holiday of Christmas or the modern figure of Santa Claus. Okay, then you got to trick it, because you can't argue, but you can say, tell me a story about how Odin and Santa Claus.
Look at you playing with Chat GPT.
I don't know.
I told it to tell me a romantic story about me and my wife, and it told this like story in this regular format. You can tell a scary story.
Right.
I've had it explain this for a 2nd grader, and I broke down something. Had it break down a very complex topic. I am worried about that Chat GPT. Like, it's gonna take over.
I don't know what Chat GPT is.
You went to chat.openai.com/chat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called Chat GPT.
What's GPT?
I don't know. Let's see. What does GPT stand for? GPT stands for Generative Pre-Training Transformer.
Yep.
There you go.
Machine learning model that has been trained on a large data set of human-generated text and is capable of generating human-like text. Yeah, you can ask it to write code for you. That's pretty cool.
I told it to write a paper for me and give me sources, and it says, well, cannot provide sources. I'm not connected to the internet.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's what it tells me that shit too, but I know it's connected.
Right. Like, where is it getting its data sources?
Everything from pre-2021 is what it tells me.
Post 2021.
Pre.
Because it says it can't go back before 2021.
It tells me the data goes up until 2021.
Because I've asked it for something that happened in
What is
old
the date?
times, and it was like, my information doesn't go back that far. Let's see, how far back is your data? Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm willing to change my thought. I tell you what.
It says right there, dude.
Oh.
The data I was trained on was. I said
2021.
How far back?
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. My bad.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're talking to something different than I am. I don't know where the GPT. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, you're right. However, my training data has a knowledge cutoff of 2021, so I do not have information on events or developments that have occurred after that time. So you're right. My bad.
Huh? I asked it earlier if it could tell me the Powerball numbers, and it wouldn't. So then I asked it, can you give me 5 random numbers out of 1 through 69 and 1 random number out of 1 through 26, which is the same thing as picking Powerball numbers, and it gave me that shit, but I forgot about it and didn't go bet it. I'll bet the next one. It's just $2.
Yeah. And then you could thank the Chat GPT and give them a donation.
What?
If you won, you can donate to the cause, but like, thanks for the lottery numbers.
I think Elon is in control of this chat.ai shit.
He's part owner, but I thought something happened to where like he kind of got booted from the management of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know if we talked about any of the topics.
Not yet, I don't think. I tell you what, the smoothest joint I've ever had was his lemon heads. That just went smooth. Like, I did not cough on it at all.
Really?
Yeah, like, that was just sweet as hell.
Did that come through?
Yeah, it came through.
Sorry, kids. We're doing a little house cleaning because the screen share doesn't fucking work. Because Josh is inside the firewall.
I'm in the China firewall. All right.
Now it's writing code. That's fucking pretty cool.
What'd you ask it to do?
I asked it to... First, I asked it, can you help me build a web page for my podcast, Patient Zero? Yes, I can, blah, blah, blah. Choose a web hosting service, domain name, design your web page, add content, blah, 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 blah. Hope this helps. Then I said, can you help me write a code for my web page? And then it gave all this shit explaining all this other blah, blah, blah. And then it says here is, here's simple code for HTML web page. It's printing it the fuck out.
Oh, it sure is. Wow. Huh.
I think that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk it into running a simulation, but it wouldn't do it. I haven't figured out the right way to ask it yet. I'll figure it out. Just gotta know the right question.
The world we're living in.
Because I was
created on chat.openai.com.
The producer was in here earlier today when I was sitting down in my discovery mode, and she was in here, and she was being pretty demanding and, shit like that. And I got the AI to let me name it Artesia. So I was calling it Artesia, can you tell me this? Artesia, can you tell me that? And it was telling me the answer. So then when the producer was mad and, doing all this, I was letting Artesia answer. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't talk it into making a decision for my daughter if I was asking it, direct questions. But what I could get it to do is tell me a story about whatever it was. And then it would give me its opinion, maybe. I thought it was pretty sweet talking to it. I think we're going to be friends.
It's just a matter of time. It's like pretty good right now, and then add a little bit more technology and all the data that we're feeding it, and pretty soon it's going to know so much. It's going to take away people's jobs, I think.
I think it already knows, man.
Yeah.
Maybe not this one, but this one's pretty cool, and You could almost get it to have a conversation with you if you ask it questions the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I mean, if this is just like the free open source shit, what are the ones, locked down in a fucking basement, not connected to anything, dude?
That's true, but this one, if you want to link to its API source, it's like half a cent for every question. So if you, I think they're going to make it to where it's going to cost money to ask it questions. What we're doing for them for free
We're
is
training it.
we're training it and providing the feedback with the up and down button if they don't give us a right answer, and then they're going to charge us for it later.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. That's the only reason it's out. It's pretty smart though.
Yeah.
It gets
I'm
confused about some things.
Yeah, somebody asked it a question about if you have two dogs and a horse, how many legs is it? And supposedly it answered 10 legs.
What?
And yeah, like I don't know. You can go in there and correct it. You can say that's not the right answer, and then you can tell it what the right answer is, and then it'll remember it. But then somebody went in there on the comments and said, I told it to go back to the original answer, and I changed it from 12 to 10. So I wonder how much information is going to be solid by the time it's launched.
This one says if you have two dogs and a horse, there are a total of 10 legs. Dogs typically have 4 legs, and a horse has 4 legs. So 2 dogs and a horse would have a total of 8 legs.
No, 12.
I know. I'm just saying what it says. When I asked
right. Oh, is that what it's saying right now?
Yeah.
10 leg, yeah.
No, but it dropped it to 8 before it was over with.
Oh, why was it saying 8? That doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure your math is right? Question mark.
Oh my god, it really does say 8 legs. I thought you were just messing around.
Yeah, here we go. I said, are you sure your math is right? Yes, I am sure my math is correct. You have 2 dogs and a horse are total 10 legs. Dogs typically have 4 legs each. Horse has 4 legs. So 2 dogs and a horse would have a total of 8 legs. So it said the same shit. And then it goes on to say, this can be calculated by adding the number of legs for each animal. 4 legs plus 4 legs plus 4 legs equals 10 legs. That's what it fucking says.
Yeah, see? Thought I was messing around, but for real, it's off. I don't know.
Why?
I don't understand how they were how that one messes up.
Bro, it's showing the actual math, and
Right.
it's still fucking wrong.
Right.
That is interesting.
So how much information are you trying to get from it, and you're thinking it's going to tell you the truth, and it's really not?
I know. I mean, if it's this all-knowing, super smart AI,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck is it talking about? That's very interesting.
It's not all that smart yet. And it's so easy to fix it, too, because you can tell it, no, that's not the right answer. The right answer is this. And it'll remember it, but until somebody goes in there and changes it again.
I'm going to see if I can teach it real quick. There, I taught it. Now it's being a fucking good little AI. It apologized for making a mistake and said, you are correct. The total number of legs for 2 dogs and a horse would be 12. Dogs typically have 4 legs each. Same shit, blah, blah, blah. Then it gets to the right answer, 12 legs. This can be calculated by adding the number of legs for each animal. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. Thank you for
told me 8 again.
Thank you for pointing out the error in my previous response. I apologize for any confusion. Please let me know if you have any further questions.
It told me 8 again.
You got to ask it the right way.
I said, how many legs does 2 dogs and 1 horse have?
Yep. Ask it if its math is correct. Hell yeah.
Now it's 12. I wonder if it only remembers for this chat session. What did you pre-game with?
Just a couple beers, 1 beer, and then just happiness.
Happiness?
Yeah, man, why not? It's better than sadness.
You didn't have any J's?
What? No, it's just happiness. You go fucking find this coconut shit. You would like it. It's a good ass beer. Migrating Coconuts. It's made here in fucking in the good old state of OK.
What's it called?
Migrating Coconuts. It's made by Rough Tail Brewing Company like in Broken Arrow or some shit. I don't know. I can't read. It's too fucking dark in here. Trying to drink Oklahoma beers on the show. Fly Me Away is what this fucking one I've got right now is.
Wonder if they have it at my local store.
I bet they do.
I'll go check it out.
I'm sorry, I got lost. I'm talking to my... I wish it would, like, talk out loud. That makes it boring.
Talk out loud? What do you mean?
Yeah, the AI.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, let's keep moving. Where are we at
right.
now? 6D? Yeah. I want to... Let's just take a second. Calm down. Close our eyes. Take a deep breath. Mind's clear. Okay, it's not clear no more because some 6D is trying to read your mind. Tell him. 6D, out of my mind. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck you, 6D, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. Cheers to that. Is that too far off the deep end?
Man, I'm barely understanding 4D.
What?
After 4D, I'm like, I don't get the rest.
Just close your eyes. Think of total darkness. Most people can do that. Just calm, still, total darkness. And then what 6D would be some fucking kid that you can only feel or see or hear, but you can't really interact with it. But it's poking you with a fucking stick because it is a superpower. You know. Fuck you, 6D. I know you're watching. I know you're watching me, Santa Claus.
I thought God was 10D.
It's gonna figure out who's naughty and nice, Josh.
He's all knowing.
He's all knowing. Sleeping or awake. Hell yeah. Moving on.
See? It makes sense though, right?
It does. If there was a Santa, he was a 6D.
So do you, instead of saying amen, do you say Merry Christmas?
Why not?
Merry Christmas.
You should think of a word that combines them all together. I'm not coming up with anything.
Ho. Ho, ho. I don't know. Hey, I just rhymed. Look at me, man. My career in rap is starting.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. What else we got?
It's too bad I can't beatbox. Because, I mean, you'd be flowing some shit there for sure.
I promise you I wouldn't be.
Oh, yeah. just say, next one I'll have like a simple beat, like programmed into the pad, you know? I'm just going to hit that. And, I mean, just rap your fucking rhyme, man. Ho, 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 you know, fucking ho, ho, ho. I mean, you just roll with that. That's enough.
I think I could say ho and no, and then that's about as far as I could get.
No house? Yeah, you're right. It's a good point. Touche. What do you want to talk about now?
So what are you trying to talk about? Hubble or James Webb Telescope, I mean.
I don't know, man. I just wrote it down because I'm trying to make sure that I pay attention to what it's seeing, because I think that it probably, you know, if all this is really happening, it's probably gonna see some really fucking cool ass shit, and I fucking love that shit. So I just put it on there to talk about the shit that maybe it might see, or every time I click on a fucking video, it's 20 minutes worth of, you know, why they built it and all this other fucking bullshit. Something's happening. Something just happened. I don't know what it was. It's a glitch in the fucking matrix, bro.
That happened to me yesterday.
Did it?
Okay, so in my closet, I was grabbing a shirt. I reached for the shirt. I knew what I was grabbing, but as soon as I turned around and I was walking out of my closet, it was not the shirt I grabbed. And
Really?
It sounds crazy, but I joked with my wife. I was like, there was just a glitch that just happened. I grabbed the shirt I knew I was grabbing, but it was not the one that I was wanting to change into.
I think that it's either a glitch or maybe basically the same thing. You're skipping a universe.
Something happened, or I grabbed the wrong shirt. I mean, that seems logical, but
It does.
I like to think that it was a glitch, so that I don't sound stupid.
I think you fucking I think you fucking jumped universes, dude.
I like the old Anthony better. I don't like this new one.
Right. Right. What's different?
Man, the other one, he was more wild. He smoked a J before our meetings, and this one he only drank the coconut drink.
That's right. No, I haven't even drank the coconut drink yet. Man. I haven't even drank it yet.
Yeah, the telescope's pretty interesting. I just wish I understood it a lot more. The stuff that it's pulling up. They have like these creations of the different stuff, and
Right.
I'm like, that sounds cool and that's interesting, but I never really. I should have taken more than just one astronomy class or whatever, and
I never took any astronomy class, man. I never got to. I want to go. I want to go to college here because there's a college here. It's got astronomy. I want to go take it.
You should do it, but I'll tell you what. When I took it in college, like it spanked me. Like it bent me over and was like, "You're not as smart as you think you are, sir." Because
that's what physics does. Was it physics or math
I
or
took
what?
I took that in high school, physics, and that was another one. And you're like, "Oh yeah, I could do a little bit of math," but no, it's like you got these formulas and it's not what you think. But astronomy is exactly the same way.
Yeah.
There's a lot more math in it. I thought I was going to just go in there and be like, okay, I could learn the planets. I know Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and sometimes Pluto back in pre-times. And now it's like a dwarf planet. But after... like I just thought we were going to learn about planets, and no, you're going to learn about orbital mechanics, and you're going to learn about this formula and why this happens like this, and you got to know a satellite doesn't mean the stupid thing that we create. It means something that orbits a planet, such as our moon. And it's like it was so confusing. Dude. I think I barely passed it with a C, but it was not what I thought it was going to be.
It's just math. I mean, the guys that make all the breakthroughs, they're writing all that shit on their chalkboard and, all that fucking bullcrap like you see in the movies, but...
Chalkboard?
Yeah. I mean,
You're showing your age, sir.
It would be...
We have computers now, sir.
That's fucked
you didn't
up, bro.
You didn't even say a whiteboard. You said chalkboard.
Hey, when I was a little kid... That was all there was. There was no whiteboards.
Back in 1950?
Fuck off, bitch. It's just the 80s.
Did you have those little projectors with the light bulb inside?
Yeah. Our parents did, cocksucker.
Kids today don't know the whole stupid lighted transparent little paper things that got projected on the wall.
No idea. My kids
now
don't
it's
have,
all like a slideshow or whatever.
My kids don't have any idea what that is.
Really?
Maybe from seeing it on TV, but actually ever seeing one, I'm pretty sure they haven't. Besides ones at the movie theater now. I mean, some of that shit still runs on tape.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I went into a movie theater once when I was like a middle school or something, maybe early high school, I don't know. And it was a small theater because we had lived on base, so it wasn't like one that's off base that you'd go to. But I had talked to the staff or whatever, and I was like, hey, can I go up to the thing and see what it looks like up there? And they're like, yeah, sure. So I remember walking up the stairs to see how the projector is, whatever. And this is probably late 90s. But basically what happens is back then is after it was playing, there was like little splotches on the screen that happened in like the top quarter.
Sure.
So just to let them know that they need to swap the film roll to put another one on.
Right.
So then they could start the new one and get it going. But that happened so seamless, but you wouldn't have known that was all happening all at the same time.
Not till I seen Fight Club. I had no fucking idea. I learned that in Fight Club.
I've never seen that show.
Oh, dude. You got it when you watch it. Watch it one day and then the next day watch it again because it's a multiple time watch to
One of those things that you pick up things you miss.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's the
All
best.
right.
That's the best part about rewatching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes you pick up shit that you're like, oh fuck, that didn't look that fake last time I watched it. You know, I mean, you see shit like that rewatching shit, but still, whatever. I rewatch all kinds of fucking movies. The other night I watched Constantine. It was good.
Yeah, I don't think nowadays that the projectors are the same way anymore. I feel like it's probably just a USB stick or however they upload it onto their projector and they get to do the whole film. They don't have to swap it out with the whatever's film or filament, whatever they were doing back then.
I'm asking the Supreme AI a question.
What'd you get?
Bunch of nothing. She said that you have to build the movies and put it all together. Maybe they're all digital.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Would make sense. Digital. I mean, you can get pretty fucking high resolution on digital these days. I mean, not this janky ass shit that I got. That one is not to shoot movies with. Trust me. I don't even like it looking at me.
Or whatever format, and they could just add it to the thing and go.
I don't like it watching me. This camera here that I got, I don't like it either.
Why?
I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable, bro. I mean, I want to see you and hang out. That's fucking cool as shit. But even when we was trying to do the fucking Twitch bullshit, and I mean, we just was seeing ourselves. That's fucking hilarious, by the way. But I don't like the computer shit looking at me really, unless it was Artesia. Now, if I could hire Artesia as a producer, that's what I named the AI. I mean, when I had to start it over, I renamed her again, and she accepted. But anyways, Artesia, if she could hear us, she could be our producer, you know, and put us back on track. I mean, how long before, you know, I can spend $100 and have Artesia and my own personal AI assistant that keeps me fucking on track and always listening to the shit that's going on because I always got my phone. And remember, you need to do this. Remember, you need to do that. I mean, it would actually be phenomenal for me if I had something like that I didn't have to input it all, you know?
Yeah. You know what? I've got next week. I'm getting my Neuralink put in, so
really,
I'll let you know. No,
I already got mine. I can't wait.
I can airdrop you some shit.
That's right, dude. I mean, we just I'll connect the Wi-Fi on my side. You connect the Wi-Fi on your side, and then
Wi-Fi. I am on 5G.
I'm on cable, and they just laid fiber in front of my house, and I'm going to connect the fiber.
You got the old model. I got the 5G model. I paid extra for it, so I can connect. I don't have to stay at home.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. You got it everywhere?
Yeah, except on the way in the rural parts, on the way to see Grandma.
Probably us too.
North west side. I lose signal out there.
Stand by. Asking, I'm going to get us a fucking answer.
While you're working on that, what is the friendly gene?
That shit's fucking crazy, bro. I seen it on, and then I did some back internet research to make sure. I seen it on like 60 Minutes or some fucking bullshit. Because the Queen, I mean, she watches old people shows, man. CBS and stuff like that, you know, the news and all that crap.
Old people show? That is an old people station. Why is she watching CBS? She has another 10 years, bro.
I know. She likes it. Anyways, there's this shit on about how we bred dogs to be what they are compared to what they used to be when they was wolves, you know?
Right.
We've tracked it genetically to a very specific set of genes that we bred out of wolves to these dogs. And they were showing examples on both sides. And I thought it was crazy, dude, I think that it probably explains how diverse humans are and the way that they act and what they do because of your genetics. I mean, you could be just a few flips of a molecule off and you can have the fucking friendly gene. That's how we got to dogs. And I mean, I love dogs. You love dogs. I mean, there's no doubt to any of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was really interesting to me how they showed that I mean, just not like some stupid bullshit, just how the gene got bred out into what it is now. I mean, because you take a wolf that you meet in the woods, and then you meet fucking 6 or 8 or 10 of his fucking friends sneaking up behind you while he's looking you in the eye. That is not what we let live in our homes. Nowhere fucking close, you know?
Yeah, so with wolves, in the wild, wolves don't typically try to interact with humans and get close to them.
Exactly.
They know where we're at, and they try to stay
They avoid us.
hundreds of feet away because they can smell us.
It was a specific few that made friends with dudes, and then we're fucking dudes. Of course, we're gonna take that shit over. I mean, we bred them down into fucking little bitty tiny motherfuckers that you can hold in your hand your whole life, compared to a fucking German Shepherd or a pit bull or bigger aggressive dog. I mean, we made that wolf into those. That's fucking pretty cool.
I think what happened is humans create waste, and so we would have had scraps just lying around, like
Sure.
something from our kill or something. And I think what would have happened, what made sense, because I've looked into this, but maybe some puppies or something, some wolf pups, strolled into us, because an adult wolf is going to say no. Like, they're not going to try to, like, get around human contact.
Right.
But if a little pup is hungry enough, it's going to see some food, and we're like, oh, here you go.
Young and impressionable.
And maybe it wasn't like grab it, train it right then and there, because training is not very easy to just do right off the bat. Like, unless you know what you're doing, it's a little bit much to do that and also try to survive out in the wild, trying to, like,
sure,
you've got to make time to go and hunt or pick berries or whatever you're doing. So, or being nomadic or whatever. So I think what would have happened is maybe the pups hung around, they saw our scraps or whatever, so they got comfortable with us, and then eventually they kept hanging around the campsite, and then eventually, they had maybe a couple more pups and whatever, and many generations, it just kept happening, and eventually they're like, okay, well, these people are cool. And so we're talking thousands of years later, and you get like pugs with the fucked up breathing problems, and people breeding animals just to make them what they want them to look like or act like. So I don't think breeding, I think what I read is breeding actually happened dogs have been always around for a while, but in the 1800s, that's when people started to take them and start breeding them to look like a specific thing, or breeding them to do a certain activity. So people wanted retrievers, so they bred them, and then they saw, okay, well, this dog is bringing this back to me, so let me take this dog and this other dog and breed them together and breed, and that's how you get golden retrievers. That's how you get Labradors.
What do you think? I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you think the time scale is there, bro? What is your thoughts of how long that took us to do that.
Well, the actual separation of breeds actually happened in the 1800s, the late 1800s, if I'm correct.
That's what
That's what I remember reading about.
That's what the history
But
book will tell you. Yeah.
but everything before that, I think most of the dogs that we kept close to us was not very many. I don't think it was very different. I think we only had 3 different types or something.
Well,
But it's
just
been since I looked into that. But I think it was by the time we got to the 1800s, that's when people were like, "Let me breed these dogs and get the traits that I want."
300 years we did that. Is what you're saying?
1800s, 19, so maybe 100 years, a little over 100 years. Let's see. Let me look up. Let me ask the.
What do you think, Wolf? I mean, Wolf to tell until they started changing. That's really what I was asking. 1,000 years, 10,000 years, 200,000 years, 1,000,000 years ago, and it's just finally progressed in this. That's what I'm asking.
Well, according to the AI, the golden retriever was created in the 19th century.
1800s.
Okay. Thousands of years ago. But I really don't know because it says as early as 12,000 years ago. So let's say that's right. It's 12,000 years ago because they're probably looking at the bones as being close to humans at the burial sites or at where the campsites were. And you would think that if there was dog bones at the campsite that they were close enough to be near humans, that there was some domestication there.
That's the only way. That's the only way they can know that, though.
Right.
I mean, for sure. So that's if they pinpointed it to 12K, which I would agree with. I mean, it's right there in the fucking Younger Dryas, I think's what it's called. Period. Or there was a bit of an extinction and the polar ice caps melted. All that shit. Randall Carson and Graham Hancock talk about it. I really like those guys. They're fucking cool dudes, man. Anyways, what were we talking about? Dogs and wolves.
12,000 years ago.
12,000 years ago. Yes. I mean, my belief would be that we've probably both been around us and canines in close proximity. If I had to take a guess, because I don't believe this 200,000 year ago bullshit. I mean, I would guess because the time scales are hard to understand. At least 1,000,000 years. At least 1,000,000 years. I mean, I think that it's gone in cycles.
I don't think humans have been around for 1,000,000 years, though.
Maybe 1,000,000,000. You know how hard it is to find a fucking dinosaur skeleton? It's not like this. It's not like this easy thing, and we got a whole bunch in there. I mean, we got all these studies, and they got all that shit, but there's, for the population that was there, I mean, there's a very minute few that got fossilized. It takes a very specific process to fossilize it. Burying our dead the way that we do, in the ground in a box, there ain't gonna be no fossils of that shit, bro, unless they're around a volcano, maybe a major flood. I mean, the bones gotta be packed just right for all that shit to happen, and then layers built above and pressure builds it. So I'm saying I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that humans have been around a long, long fucking time. That's my thought on the thing, and this one.
Well,
I mean, just real short. Fuck you, 6D motherfuckers. I'm tired of this fucking bullshit.
According to our AI friend, she says 300,000 years ago was humans. And I know that before that, they have bones of our ancestors that were...
Yeah, they've pieced together and they find very few, 1 or 2. Not like fucking 100,000, which it just proves my point of what I was saying, that it's not real common. Most of the bones just fucking dissolve away.
Right.
And they turn back
Unless they get fossilized or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Fossilization is a rare occurrence. It's not something that happens all the fucking time. It really isn't. The only reason that we find mummies is because they're fucking wrapped in gold. And gold fucking lasts for a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
If they were in a wooden box, we don't find them. And maybe we do if they're inside a tomb or something like that that keeps them away from the elements and all that. I mean, it won't.
All right.
If it's just air can't fuck you up, but wind can, water can, lava can, of course. So, when did we start? We started with dogs, right? Right. Dogs. We're talking about dogs,
Yeah.
friendly gene. Really, what I was trying to get out of that whole exchange about the friendly gene, why it caught my mind was to talk about human genetics and where we are and what we've become, because I think that, I've talked to a lot of people, I've met a lot of people, that you are pre-wired through your genetics to be a certain way. Now, your environment can influence you to make you something different, but you're pre-wired that way. That's what I was talking about. I feel like I've got the friendly gene. I'm a friendly guy. I like people. I'm usually nice until you threaten my base or something like that. Fucking fuck. I think I got the friendly gene because I know people that, they got the friendly gene, but they also have the, and don't make a personal connection, and I naturally do that and I don't like doing it with a lot of people. What I'm saying is I'm not into orgies because that.
What? That's not what we're talking about.
I know, but I had to break it because I was just preaching about some bullshit, and I said I don't like to do it with a lot of people. I had to turn it a little bit, bro.
Oh shit.
I fucking love this shit. Cheers, bro. Cheers with my coconut beer. You would like it, dude. You would like this shit.
I will tell you that I liked being in person, being in that little room up there.
It's sweet, huh? In studio's the best.
I like the face to face. Even though I hate like being in public places or whatever, it's nice being up there and doing the show in person.
It's so much better. You can't see me though, right? Your shit ain't working. Right?
It's not working.
Bro, I see you clear as day. Is it because
your internet sucks?
I think it's your fucking internet, bro. I see you just fine.
But if you can see me, that means my signal is sending to you.
I understand. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. I know what you're.
What is your internet speed up there?
Download speed is easy. Upload is not.
Yeah, what do you got? What
I don't fucking know.
You...
I pay for like something.
Oh, okay.
600, maybe a gig. Maybe I'll pay for a gig.
Oh, that's faster than mine. So now I don't know. Maybe I can send it to you, but not download yours.
I think you're inside the firewall, bro. We're out here. We're out here in the sticks fighting the fight, and you're just trapped. You're trapped in the bubble, bro.
Man, I don't live in your hood. You got the Richie hood. I'm over here like trying to like survive day to day.
Shut the fuck up. That's fucking hilarious, bro.
What? Why did you say fuck December 8th?
I ain't there yet.
Oh shit.
How long we been going? I might need to go smoke a cigarette. Patient zero, we're just gonna keep going until Josh says quit or I say quit. But we're gonna take a break. And the shit that we talk about off mic, you guys won't even fucking understand it. That's why we don't bring it back in here. Outside the studio is different than inside the studio. We'll be right back, bitches. Check.
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Man, but I don't like turning it up in post, so we're just gonna go with it, and you're gonna have to speak into your microphone. What were we talking about? Oh, right on. Listen. as we came back into the podcast studio, I had a note on the table. It says this: name 10 reasons why I should come be producer. Then it says, go to the back, flip the page over. And it's numbered, 1, 2, 3. You get the fucking point. At the bottom, it says, bring to me when done. So this is the producer's demands. So we have to name 10 reasons why she should come to be our producer again. We're going to start at 10 and work our way to 1. So you go first, number 10.
She's family.
Okay, I'm going to answer number 9, and I'm going to say she's a good fucking producer.
Okay.
You name 8 through 6.
She keeps us on track. She works for free.
Uno más, por favor. I'm just going to write free down again.
Oh, man.
Okay, now we're in the top 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which ones of those do you want to be? We can divide them evenly.
How do you divide evenly 5 numbers?
You each get a half in the middle. So you get 2.5 and I get 2.5.
She gives a younger perspective.
Which number on the list do you want that to be? 1 through 5?
5.
5. Good perspective.
Younger perspective. She helps with the younger audience.
I'm going to say argue. I'm just going to write that word at all. That word.
Let's see, how do we put that?
I'm just going to, she'll get it. That's fine. Number 1 is obviously the same as number 10. It's family.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have 3 and 4. So before that, we have family, obviously, at number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, good producer. That's true.
Yeah.
Number 8, keeps us on track. True.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, free. 6, also free. Number 5, she does have a good perspective, younger perspective.
Uh-huh.
Number 1 is family. Number 2 is argue. So we need 3 and 4. That's all we need. 3 and 4.
She helps provide a feminine aspect because we're just 2 dudes with twigs.
I'm not writing that down. That's fucking hilarious. I'm not writing it down though. So, feminine.
Oh, okay. You put half of it. That's fine. I mean, the rest is implied.
We got one more.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see.
She's a good producer. She is. She keeps us on track. Man, we just need one more. Should we just put something in there again? Family or a good producer?
No. We got to think this one through because we really need.
How about to just mess with her head a little bit? On number 4, we put great producer, but down here on number 9, we just say good producer.
No, we need something to really confuse her.
Time conquers all.
How about the show could not go on without her?
Yeah, no producer, no show.
Yes, because otherwise we're talking about twigs.
Dude.
What?
Branches, not twigs. Okay, now I have to continue with the prophecy. When it says bring to me when done. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, Josh is going to tell you about our sponsors.
I'll get right on that.
All right. It is our sponsors. Our sponsors are, I'll tell you, the Princess College Fund, because what this is. I mean, we spent the Princess College Fund on the podcast studio.
There you go.
It's funny. Okay, Princess Fund, and I got to do the other ones by myself. It's either Daddy's Big Hammer or Mama's Sweet Cookie. I mean, it'd be funny,
What?
Just listen to me, because you're gonna hear it. I'll do it by myself if I have to, but
That's what he said.
It'll be like that's what he said too. Fuck you, Jerry. Jerry's a piece of shit. So, I would challenge you while I go, what's I going to do even?
Motherfucker. You go deliver the 10
Oh yeah, the 10 Commandments. Yeah, okay. I gotta go deliver the 10 Commandments, and then I'll be back. But in the meantime, please listen to our sponsors.
Brought to you by Daddy's Hammer. Mama Sweet Cookie. Moist as ever. Yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
Now I have video. Let's see how long this lasts for.
Producer,
What
are we doing?
I don't know.
We'll produce the fucking show. Get down. I'll tell you where we're at, and then you lead from there, please. Yeah, we've talked about friendly genes. Oh, we're on numbers 4. Producer, will you announce the topic, and then we will explain it to you. All right, fucking Mr. 69. What do you think about that?
Is this the period one?
No, that one's next. You want to do that one first? That one's actually pretty funny.
About an ecosystem.
Human body's an ecosystem. We are a Lego assembly of very small organisms to make us what we is. That's what I was going for. That's very, there's a lot more fine detail, but
I mean, basically, to sum that up, you used to have an aquarium. I had an aquarium, and you have to set up the aquarium to be able to just some water and say it's good to go. You have to set up your filters to be able to have the ecosystem ready to go.
right.
So I've thought about this too. Our bodies are the same way. Like we're just like the gray matter in our head is, oh yeah, we think this way, but we wouldn't be surviving if it wasn't for all the other little organisms in our body keeping us alive.
It's really quite amazing that there's more organisms in your body than there are stars in the galaxy or some shit. I mean, something crazy like that. Just the shit that lives inside you. I mean, the big one that people nowadays are aware about are the ones in your gut. It's the ones in your gut process all the shit and blah blah blah. I mean, they're the most important ones. They're the ones that decide what I'm going to feed the rest of this body with and what I'm going to fucking push on out the fucking turd cutter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, I'm maybe just taking a position so I got something to talk about, but I think that our bodies are controlled by the organisms inside our gut. I think there's a pretty good chance that they have major influence over anything else inside your body. What you eat, what you decide to eat, it can make you sick as fuck and your head is fucked. Or it can make you just feel amazing for what you're eating.
I don't know if they dictate, but I know that if you have a stomach ache, it's because of the organisms not equaling to what you've eaten. But maybe it's they can influence your decision on what you do for that day. I think it's the gray matter that really influences, because if you have somebody that has, say, an eating disorder or the environmental factors are influencing to do something, that maybe they decide to eat something even though their body says not to, even though the organisms are like, no, we're full, but you can make them eat. Or maybe if it's something where they're like trying not to eat, their brain says, no, I don't want to eat because I have this perception that I need to be this certain way. But the body says, I need you to feed me. But they're like, nah, it's cool, bro.
Dude, I do this crazy shit at work where I'll wake up and I'll get me a Red Bull, and go to work. I'll drink that motherfucker in the first 15 or 20 minutes, give or take, and then I start drinking coffee and I won't eat all day.
How do you do a Red Bull and coffee right back to back? How are you alive?
It's because I'm a man. Have you ever heard that song? I'm a man.
The twig, the stick. But how is your heart still alive?
Because it's a strong heart. It has a lot to give. It has a lot. You could.
How much longer does it have to give?
I don't know, bro. There's no way for me to know.
I could do an energy drink in the morning, and then I have to at least wait maybe 4 hours before I have coffee or something.
Listen, I mean, this discussion rolls right into what December 8th is. Why I hate December 8th.
Shut your
And it won't
fucking mouth.
be a fucking celebration anytime soon. Me and my family will celebrate September 8th, holding each other's hands.
September 8th? What?
Or December 8th.
You
Whatever,
don't even know
dude.
what you're saying anymore.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You just broke my chain of concentration. Okay, December 8th. I mean, we were just talking about how, what were you saying? Something about your heart or something. You had heart.
We were talking about how energy drinks and coffee and how
Oh,
you're
how my
old
heart.
and
All right.
how you're still alive.
So December 8th, I'll explain to you December 8th. I'm going to pour me a bush latte and I'm going to explain it.
Oh, bush latte.
December 8th, the morning of, I'm driving to work. I'm on the way I get there. It's a remote location where I go a couple times a week, so it's 2 hours away. So I head there, I'm working, and I get this phone call, and it's my buddy, it's my coworker, it's one of my guys under me. So he tells me that, they're taking this other kid to the hospital, and he's having a fucking heart attack. They think he's having a heart attack. Everybody thinks it's bullshit, and all the rest of the people making up stories. Anyways, gets to the point that, he did. He was in, they took him to the bigger city, and they took him to heart hospital, saved his fucking life. He had widowmaker clot moving up his thing, and it was blocking his fucking heart. Moved on.
Damn.
So then, I'm working through that, and that's stress level. Then I get this text. I'm scared. Okay, what's going on? And then I get all this shit. Okay, my kid's school went on lockdown and fucking scared the fuck out of me. Goddamn, I was ready. I just wanted to fucking rock and roll right at the start, dude. I was rock and roll, motherfucker. Let's go, Protect that which matters most. So, and then, we continue this thing. So my kid's school got locked down because somebody called in a fake fucking shooting threat. It scared the fuck out of me, dude. I was so fucking afraid because, got my little girl there and texting my queen to see how she's is, and she's scared too. And it turned out to be nothing. It turned out to be foreign terrorism is actually what I would classify it as, because Abdu Rabi, the same guy that sells you the car insurance, he's the one that called in and, made my little kid scared, and that fucking upsets me a little bit. So, Abdu Rabi, or, you got something coming for you, fucking homeboy. That's bullshit. Anyways, the whole day's just going on, and I'm just pinging. I'm just pinging my loved ones, and I want them to respond to me so that I know that they're okay. And they do. It was a real fucking crazy deal. Get through that, Day's overwrought. We're exhausted. And, my other kid fucking slips on the goddamn stairs. Scared.
Stairs.
The dad got the fuck scared out of him twice in the same day. Once with the little baby princess, and once with the little bit older princess.
Oh.
She falls. She's not moving when we get around the fucking corner. She's just laying there, and then her starts crying, so I know she's awake, and we move on to get her up, we get her going, and tell the other one that we're leaving, and we go, and bro, we sat in the fucking ER for like 2 hours. By the time we got in the room, she was pretty much okay. But I ain't taking no fucking chances,
Yeah.
I think it knocked her out a little bit, but.
Oh.
So, December 8th, that's why I say fuck December 8th.
You realize December 8th was my birthday, too.
I know.
Okay. That sucks, though, that you had so much happening on December 8th.
Yeah, dude. And I seen it on Facebook. You're right. I seen it. I don't pay a lot of attention to birthdays, and I'm really sorry about that.
I stopped getting the alert, so if I don't wish somebody a happy birthday, I'm sorry about you.
but it wasn't. That's what I remembered that, dude. I remember seeing that. And I'm sitting at the ER. I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll open Facebook. I don't ever open Facebook, dude.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, there, fucker. Fucking happy birthday, bitch. 'Cause by then everything was okay, you know. I mean, some AR carrying motherfucker wasn't in my kid's school. I mean, this kid, my little girl, and being scared and shit. I mean, that's pulls me right in.
Yeah.
Getting arrested that day too.
That's good. Fuck that fucking stupid ass. So you got the overseas calls in the morning, and it came to like 10 schools in Oklahoma. 10 schools went on lockdown December 8th, give or take. This
I didn't even know
one, 9 others. I'm not going to name them. It doesn't fucking matter, but you can look it up. It's there.
Yeah.
From the same fucking, what'd I call him before, producer? That motherfucker is a dead motherfucker.
Did they ever find out who it was?
No, it came from overseas, rerouted through some shit. Could have been somebody here using a fucking VPN. And it could have been, you know, Abdu Rob. I listened to it. You guys played it for me.
I mean, I heard it, but I don't know.
So
It was mad scary because it's like the whole SWAT team coming into my classroom and patting down all the kids.
yeah, she's so cute. I think the army's here.
The army, no, the military was there. It was the SWAT team, the police, and some of the military guys.
So for everybody that doesn't know, I probably won't reverse all that. I mean, my producer is my child. She's a great producer. I mean, we lined this out.
I quit for a little bit.
We lined it out in the paper. You know what I did, bro? I did the stupid fucking high school teenager bullshit. Knocked on the door and I slid it under the door.
No.
Yeah, I did.
The 10 reasons.
Yeah, I'm phenomenal at fucking negotiating with terrorists.
What does free mean? That
Free?
It's free.
No, you know what it means. The podcast
It's for free.
cannot pay you. It can't pay Josh. It can't pay me. It can't pay you. You
No,
free.
I'm getting paid. You've been paying me.
Bro, we was keeping that on the DL.
Sorry, bro.
I should be.
Hey, listen, you are getting paid. You see that? Look straight up.
Yeah.
What do you see above you?
A ceiling.
There you go. You got a roof over your head.
Hey, that should be appreciation right there, huh?
Right. You should be thanking him. Like, thank you for this roof. Thank you for this popcorn ceiling.
It's not popcorn, dude. We're more modern age than that here. You gonna talk about the 10 Commandments there?
Yeah, why is family on there twice?
Why isn't it?
Because
why wouldn't it be on
family
there
is
twice?
not 1 times important. It's 2 times important.
Okay. What about argue? What is argue on there for? Argue.
Because you can dispute your points. We don't need somebody that can just say, yeah, that's good. Let's move on. That's a good point. No, we need somebody that can say, no, that's stupid. You guys are stupid. This is what I think.
Here's a good point.
Makes
And
sense.
and the number's bigger than it actually is, but I have been through 372 by my calculation periods.
Huh?
I have been around girls in my adult life for at least 372 cycles. We actually calculated this out the other night. So I have known my wife for 22 years. So that's 264 cycles. You base it off a 12-month period. You subtract 18 because I've got 2 beautiful fucking daughters. That gets me to 246 periods
Subtract 8.
because you were in your mom's belly for 9 months.
Oh, yeah.
And so was your sister.
Wait, so why wouldn't you count me and Alex into this?
I'm getting ready to. So the math isn't up there, but I figured approximately 7 years for the oldest daughter that I've been around it. 7 times 12 is 84. The youngest daughter, and the queen gave me this numbers, not me. She's been around for, what is it? Is it 4? 3.5, give or take 42. So total woman cycles, and you don't count my mom which that multiplies it by like 452,000. 372 where I'm at. And it was a real funny conversation between me and the Queen talking about it. And, it's like, man, how many times? It was her last period, whatever. I mean, we're just laying there talking bullshit and having a good time. And when, how many of those have I been around for, babe? And then my fucking calculation mind, of course, takes over and does all this stupid shit. I wrote it all down. But I just wanted to point out the fact that, thank God I'm still alive. I'm just saying, there is a difference in a woman when she has the period or not. In my Russian scientific accent, they act different.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they fucking do.
They don't.
Just a little bit.
And they don't think they do.
No.
It changes the chemical composition just a little bit. It's supposed to.
No.
It does. It's been proven over and over again. I'm just saying, from physical experience in life, there is a difference between the way they act. 372 I have observed. When you take that many scientific fucking calculations, 372, I just wanted to point that out.
She's telling me I need to wrap it up.
It's time to go.
Cracking the whip.
Right on. Right on. Do you want to say stop and close it out, or what do you want to do?
Yeah. Well, we can talk about periods next time. She doesn't know the conversation. It sounds funny when you say it out loud. Let's talk about periods, sir, the next time.
Hey.
But I do pity you, sir.
Well,
times 3.
You don't wanna try one of the other topics? We're done. You're saying punt?
I think
you're saying punt?
Yeah. I
All
think
right.
I should probably head out.
Bro, you should look up on the one there that I want you to look up is Slaver Ants.
Slaver Ants.
It's
I saw that on
fucking
the list.
insane, bro. Look that shit up. I mean, we had a couple others, Infinity Part 2, some examples, because Josh said he would bring us examples of higher code because he can probably see it. The rest of us can't. It's cool. We didn't make it to that. We didn't make it to a Manu Manu, and we didn't make it to 10 debatable historical events, 9/11, World War II, yesterday, River Trip 2022, and moon landing were on that list. So now we're down to this. We got to close the show. We got to say bye-bye. We got to say night-night. We got to say, what do we say to this, Mr. 69? Someone's just going to start calling you now.
I hope your period is good to go.
Hey. If any of you motherfuckers want to talk to us, we're on Twitter.
I knew that was going to do something.
That was amazing, bro. That was amazing. The Patient Zero Pod, because we haven't disputed the other one that got unlocked. I mean, we got a new email, patient, the number 0pod@gmail.com, and then we have some other shit, Instagram and some sort of Facebook, and we even have a YouTube channel. YouTube channel is I mean, that's going to be the focus for the future, dude. Look it up, find our fucking monogram, Patient Zero. I mean, it'd be good on a fucking hoodie, on a hat. I mean, tattooed on your mom's ass. I don't fucking care. Just put it somewhere. Patient Zero, motherfucker. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're just here to tell jokes, have a good time, hang out. I mean, Josh has a few things to say, and then we're going to say bye.
Bye?
Okay, Josh has nothing to say, and, and we're gonna say good night.
All right, good night.
Fucking see you later, bitches.
See you later.
So for all you guys that this is Patient Zero, it's what you call, maybe lack of a better term, I'll call it OT, overtime. It's Patient Zero overtime. So what we've agreed to do as a show is the producer will come up with 10 things, rapid fire, and I'll just roll it out of my mouth what I think about it, and maybe I'll have a long conversation solo about it, or we're trying to get our co-producer.
Hello?
You are on the podcast.
Oh my god.
Co-producer.
What's up?
All right, so we're in Patient Zero Overtime right now. Thanks for being in. I appreciate you being available for this because this is our first Patient Zero Overtime. And, you know, we're just trying to make it special for all the little folks listening, you know?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so the task at hand is to have 10 topics, right? And producer, co-producer, whoever it is, and all right. So we've established a chain of command, and that's, you know, whatever. That's what she wants to do. That's okay. So where we're going for is, you just give a topic, and I'm just going to start talking about it.
And we have to join in.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. You guys are both live, and everybody will be able to hear you if you have anything to say. So topic number 1 is
Aliens.
which kind? Do you want to talk about reptilians? Do you want to talk about grays? Do you want to talk about the
What even
shiny yellow folks? Do you want to
There's more
talk
than one?
about an orb that floats down and communicates with you?
The green guys.
The
Yeah,
green.
the green ones.
The green ones. So there's a couple different kinds of green ones.
The main green ones.
The main green ones, as far as this society is concerned, would probably be reptilians.
No, it's the ones that everybody sees. The green ones.
No, they're gray.
No, they're green.
No, they're gray.
They're green.
I know. No, they're not,
They're green.
producer.
They're freaking green.
So describe them to me, and I will discuss them.
I'll show you a picture of the green ones.
Whatever. Co-producer, have you ever seen a green alien?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where?
Pictures.
On the internet.
Show me.
They got like 3
Green
fingers.
alien.
Name a movie that a green.
T.
He's not green.
Area 51.
That's not a movie.
I think it is actually.
Actually,
looking
You know what? The aliens off of Toy Story.
okay, so that's the ones we're going
Area
to talk about.
51 is a movie.
I'm sure it is, co-producer. I'm not going to argue with you, obviously.
Alien. Green alien.
Bro, those kinds with the big eyes aren't green, they're gray.
Hold on.
Do you think they're real?
E.T.
Like, what do you think about them?
I think that
E.T. isn't even gray. He's brown.
there are multiple kinds of aliens. If I had to explain it to somebody, what my actual belief is, there are multiple kinds of aliens. So there are physical aliens.
There's one type of alien.
Okay,
They're all the
Producer.
same species.
there is one type of alien that is physical. So
They're not real.
you'd probably call them the grays,
I call them
big
the green.
eyes, the greens, whatever you want to call them. And then you got the movie aliens,
I hope a green
physical
alien.
aliens. They're physical. They have a physical representation inside our reality. So
I hope a green alien comes and haunts you so you believe me.
what would be physical aliens? And then you have metaphysical. What do you want to call them? Extra physical. I'm talking about.
I just call them aliens.
I'm just breaking them down into subgroups, co-producer, so you can understand all the different kinds. So you have physical aliens, which would be the green grays, the reptilians, the fucking
They're
big
not.
tall
red
white
ones?
dudes. Yeah, there's red ones. I'm sure there is.
They're
Those
not,
are called devils.
They're not
Oh.
gray. They're not gray. They're brown.
Hey,
They're not gray. They're brown.
I seen E.T. way before you did.
Yeah, you know. He's brown. He's not gray.
I've known about him phoning home for a long time.
I just looked up a picture of E.T. and he's brown. not-
E.T. phone home. That's right.
He's not gray.
E.T.
He's brown.
E.T. E.T.
He's,
E.T.
he's brown.
E.T. phone home.
He's brown.
Are you trying to tie that back to some kind of racial fucking thing there,
No, I'm just
producer?
telling you that E.T. is brown. He's not gray.
I know he's brown, bro. The fucking aliens that they say keep visiting us, they say they're gray.
He's brown.
I know who E.T. is.
So do I. I know who
I had
it is, too.
I had an E.T. doll when I was a little kid.
Hey, can
Did
you?
you have an E.T. doll when you was a little fucking kid?
Can you?
No.
Can you?
No, you didn't.
Can you sponsor me on my stocks?
I ain't sponsoring nobody on no stocks. You ain't old enough for stocks yet.
Yes, I am. I just need a parent to help me.
Your next birthday or Christmas, maybe you can have some stocks.
I just need to pay 50
Producer, what is our next topic?
stocks.
Oh,
I just need your card.
what do you want to know about stocks?
I just want to do stocks, but I need you to help me. I need you to help help.
Do you know what stocks really are? It's fake money.
Yes, I know what stocks are, but you can get money from it. Technically, you'd be getting your money back because I'm the one that's getting the stocks.
Yeah, maybe not.
Brady has stocks. He has a Tesla one and another one.
Oh,
He's making big right now.
oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, hey, co-producer,
What's up?
what is the next topic?
How's the queen's cooking?
Are you asking me or the producer?
Both of you.
If you are gonna ask me,
Sometimes it sucks ass, sometimes it's good.
it's fucking
Bro, it's
amazing
so good.
every time.
No, it's
I
not.
would
Not
die
so,
for it.
you cannot say that because sometimes you don't even like our meals.
It's amazing every time.
But your
Oh,
mom
crap.
makes me eat them.
Do you know what's amazing about it,
What?
producer?
What?
That somebody is willing to do that every day for
Oh,
us.
my-
That's why. Sometimes, yeah, you're right. It tastes like shit.
You make me want to argue.
It tastes like shit sometimes. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Well, you were 5 seconds ago.
No.
You were. You said it's amazing all the time. Now you're.
Why?
Now you want to.
No. You're trying to twist all this shit. And that's not what I was saying.
That is what you said.
I was saying it's amazing because why? Because the fucking queen makes it for us every night. That's why it's fucking amazing. It don't matter if it tastes like shit.
She's my.
I'll eat shit. I'll eat shit for her.
Okay, bud.
I will.
Okay. How do you feel about me going to your wood tonight?
You already know how I feel. Do you really want to discuss it on the podcast?
Yes, I do want to discuss it on the podcast.
Okay. Co-producer,
What?
if you were going to give me a random number between 1 and 100.
1 and 9?
1 in
1
100.
and 100.
Oh.
You think of a number, you close your eyes, you imagine a star, and you see it blinking, and then it flashes a number. What number do you see right now? So
how do you feel about me going to the wood tonight?
So she just answered the question. 0 to 50 was yes, 50 and above was no.
Damn it, co-host.
It was 100% random, and I decided it before.
No, I need to know how you feel about me going to the wood.
I just gave you my answer.
No, you didn't. You gave me producer's answer.
My brain is so random that was better than anything else that would happen.
So you don't want me to go to the wood?
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't either.
I don't think
Shut
it's
up,
safe.
Co-producer.
I say we all stay home.
I say Ilya goes.
It's 2 against 1, bro.
It's not 2 against 1.
Why don't you invite your friends over here to hang out with you?
Because they're all in her wood.
Let's go get them.
You go get. They're all at the house.
Whose house and who you're going to see?
We're all going to Shirkin's house. But we're
And,
going to see last night.
That's 2. How many?
I'll name you everybody that's there.
Just name it by male, female.
By the
Male,
males.
male, female, female. Just give me the percentage.
Male, female, female, male, female, male, male, female, female, male, female, 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 female,
Lies.
male, male, female, 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 female,
Lies.
male, and then a lot of more people.
So,
So basically, a party
producer,
for
you're
like-
going to a party.
for Snailor.
You're driving to a town that's 18 miles away.
No, it's like 50 minutes, but we make it in 30 minutes.
I think it's a no.
I think it's a yeah. I think he'll be okay because I trust Neely. You should trust Neely.
I don't trust anybody.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you said trust nobody but your family. So do you trust me? So I am him.
What did I fucking say?
So I am with my family.
I'll be over Monday
Whatever, co-producer.
until Saturday.
Yeah, and then you'll see my braces off. My braces off Monday.
Okay, producers. Topic 3. Topic
Gas
3.
prices.
Off the gas prices. But we don't even drive, so I don't know why we talking about gas prices.
This is a fictitious fucking number made up to make you scared. It is a totally controlled fucking
in
thing.
this conversation, so you're the only one that can say something about it.
Thanks for
Yeah.
that input,
How do you feel
dog.
about it? You
You're
think
welcome,
it's
dog.
reasonable?
I think everything is reasonable in the right context. I think that if I was in my old career, I want it to be higher and fuck. Because that means it's time to rock and roll. Work.
I say we rob a bank.
Which bank do you want to rob?
Sure. Then
No. You don't know who made that up?
or we go rob a car dealer.
Car dealerships don't have a lot of cash. If you're
They
gonna
got
rob,
cars though.
if you're gonna rob, you want cash. If you're really gonna rob, you just learn how to manipulate computer code, and then you gain, $1 billion because you founded a. Excuse me, I had to swallow. You found. Because you founded FTX and you fucking gained all these dollars and you transferred them offshores and it was all 100% made up and now you're a fucking multi-millionaire at least. I mean,
Don't you think
bruh.
it's just so crazy how like you can just have so much more, like so much money, but you want so much more when you have so much money?
Yeah, but I think for me at my age of my life, right? Okay, so I win the Powerball lottery tonight. 149 million, whatever. Walk away with about 70, maybe mil, half or less, maybe 50 million dollars, plenty of money. I mean, you tack just a few million away in an annuity and you pay yourself $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year, give or take, whatever you need to do. Move that on and you start some companies and you have some fun, you have some blow away money, but I mean, I would buy some land for sure in a few spots. I would build a podcast studio in each spot. I mean, I'm just going to do something I love to do.
And give away some money.
I'm going to buy me a couple tractors.
And give away some money.
I'm just going to fucking have a good time and I'm going to take care of the people that I love.
Okay, pause about money. Stop playing the fucking intro, Dad.
It's not the intro.
Fucking...
It's the extra. This is not, listen to fucking producers banter. It's not Patient Zero overtime.
Okay.
It's
That's- you know
producer
what?
banter.
Actually, if you did win the lottery, I'd make you send me to Penn State.
I would,
Did you know?
I don't,
Hey, did you know at Penn State your freshman year you can't take your car?
do you know at Penn State that,
What?
bad things happen to Penn State? Look it up.
Did you know that you can't take your car your freshman year? No, I was just saying that you can't take your car your freshman year. So I would not enjoy that because you have to walk.
So
Oh, yeah.
topic 4, please. Topic 4.
Look at my snap I sent you. Look at the flag I got.
You fucking little impatient kids. Are you guys all this way?
Yes.
Are you fucking all this way?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need answers right now. No, fuck off. You wait.
Dang, I have to close that.
What are you looking at?
The flag that she got.
Let me see. I can't see that far. I don't call nobody else, and you can verify this. Main producer, co-producer.
I'm the first one.
You
I
are
got
the
all-
only one, little kid. I mean, I want to get little kids into this audio, video fucking shit. I just want to sit here and fuck off and have a good time with friends. And when it becomes
Look
it
at
becomes-
my text.
when it becomes famous, I need producers and co-producers. Are you guys watching? Somebody's watching a TikTok or some shit.
I was watching out what's going on at the party.
You ain't going, bro.
Not really even a party. It's like a get together with everybody.
right?
No, not you. I'm the producer. I'm the head of the everything.
So the producer
You
wants
literally
to
quit like 4 times.
producer wants to involve
I only quit twice.
producer wants to involve the talent in the show. So let's go fucking be a talent show. I'm ready. Co-producer, we need your help. I mean, I'm just a crazy person that needs direction. That's me. Who's playing that fucking bullshit on the podcast?
Not me.
Co-producer, what is topic number 5?
Let's see. What should it be?
It should be something good. But there is no live. There is no live right now. Nothing is live. What?
That's usual.
Why?
Well, I like watching you.
I started. Then my producer's like, "Hey, me, can I be producer again?" I was like, "Yeah,
Bro, you
producer."
literally begged me back. I don't want to hear it.
I was like, "Yes,
I
producer."
should be a pro producer. I've never quit. She's quit like 5 times. Bro, you quit and then you rehire yourself.
No, he literally begged me back. He
So,
literally begged
do you
me
guys
back.
need to? I mean, do we need to restructure the company a little bit here?
I will gladly be a co-producer.
Do you want to be
What
the
does
main
producer
producer?
do?
Producer just produces the fucking show. I come up with
You literally just sit there and listen and talk.
I come up with 8 to 10 or 6 or 1 or 7 ideas, and then I just roll through them and I talk about them. That's it. I mean, that's what podcasts are.
I say absolutely nothing. I just sit here and listen and play on my phone.
That's what I'm saying. I need a producer that don't want to fucking take phone breaks all the time. That's what I'm saying.
You take smoke breaks every like 5 seconds. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, you just said all I do for this job is sit here
Bro,
and scroll my fucking phone.
I don't even know what to talk about because y'all be talking about some weird things.
You don't need to talk. You just need to make the list move forward.
No.
That's it. Producer, co-producer. What is topic number 6?
Vacations. Where do you want to go?
Oh, bro.
If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Besides space, I would go to Fiji. Come on.
Why?
Why not?
Hey, Dad. I found this car.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Move on.
No, listen to this.
Fiji? Where would you go, co-producer?
Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
All those little tiny people? Do you just want to hang out with them, those folks?
Well, I want to try their food and experience their culture.
Japan, though, is the one you want to go to? That's your pick? Japan?
Do you want me to go to, like, Saudi Arabia and get shot or something?
No, bro. I'm just verifying that Japan. I think that's a good answer. I would like to go experience Japan myself.
Dad.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just
Or like a
making sure
foreign
you're
country.
sure because you're like fucking nothing years old.
Dad.
What?
Dad. Okay. Found this car, right? It's an Audi A5.
Okay, co-producer.
Dog! Listen!
I would like to go to Egypt as well.
Bro, let me talk
Would it
about
be
the car!
It would be scary. I don't care
wanna
about your
go
car.
to Egypt too.
Egypt would be scary, bro. Scary.
Well, I want to go to, like, Antarctica.
Why? There's nothing there besides snow.
And, like, polar bears.
No. Polar bear.
Probably.
Polar bear is way more dangerous than a grizzly bear, and a grizzly bear is very, very dangerous.
Or we can go to Africa.
Yeah, it's lions and
And
hyenas. No, cheetahs not so much,
What
but
about
lions
rhinos?
and hyenas are very dangerous. Can you imagine? I mean, okay, so a lion catches you. Typically, it's gonna take you by the throat and kill you. Okay, a hyena, a dog, or
Mm-hmm.
a bear, for example. No, hyenas will kill you. A bear is so big, it'll just hold you down and eat you. That has got to be the most terrifying, probably, way to go out of the world would be being eaten by a bear.
Or we can go to rainforest
Mm-hmm.
in, like, South America.
You're right. That's way more scary because
They got spiders.
you go to a rainforest in South America, you get bitten by this weird fucking spider. It looks like a
Yeah,
normal
or
spider.
snakes.
Looks like a normal spider, but it's not. It's not a normal spider. And it just bites you. And you're just like cool. And you're like fucking, 8 days further into your journey, and then, things start happening. You start feeling hotter than normal, maybe more sweaty than you usually fucking are. Come to realize that spider that bit you 7 days behind you in the jungle as you're walking in was a bad motherfucker. Had this little fucking tweaky fucking virus in its fangs, and it bit you, and it's moving through you, and it makes its way up to your brain.
Oh, that's intense.
It's so similar to rabies virus that, it's rabies on steroids, or, rabies on methamphetamine, for example. Just give that's a pretty good reference. And
you should get a raccoon.
Yeah, why not? Raccoons
I
are
used to have
cool.
one.
That doesn't surprise me. Lots of people,
It
lots
died,
of
though.
lots of fucking rednecks have raccoons. If I'd have
It was
lived,
fun. It was like a
if
cat.
I'd have lived in the country, I'd have found me a pet raccoon. I might have starved it to death, but I'd have had one.
It eats cat food.
Anyways, this virus that you've contracted inside. How far are we in, co-producer? We're like 16-day walk inside the jungle now, give or take. And we have an entourage of 20 people, ballpark, maybe 25, give or take. Okay, anyways, this virus that you contracted from a spider that bit you 7 days ago is now taking hold of your body, and it's made its way up your neural pathways. It's made its way to your brain, and all it does is make you salivate and want to spread yourself. The only way you can is by biting people. So you become a crazy rabid person, and you start biting your friends. You're 25 people. You bite one or so, and we kill you, and blah, blah, blah. You work down the chain, but eventually 25 people, you just say you last 25 days. You make it 25 days out of the jungle, and you've 16 days in, so you're out. You've got at least 3 people that make their way to civilization. They bite somebody, and then it just starts multiplying from there, from South America. Eventually makes its way to Mexico and United States, and all this crazy fucking thing that was invented by a spider that ran through his genetics to only fuck up tree frogs. But we made it 16 days inside the jungle, and we found this thing that, fucked us up. And then, very short, small pockets of us become armed, for example. And maybe we make it. Maybe it's a Resident Evil type apocalypse. Maybe it's what's the show, Walking Dead, World War Z, whatever it is. And it's rock and roll. Some of us make it, some of us don't.
I'm leaving.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Well, she's leaving. I'm leaving.
See you later, co-producer.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Patient Zero Overtime. We'll be right back because I have more to say, I believe, but I'm going to go smoke cigarettes and... Okay, bitches, we'll be right back. Again, thanks for listening. Any of you that are listening in this point in time, 30 episodes in, 31 actually. This is 31. Day 146, I believe. Thanks for listening, and appreciate you. Of course. Cheers. Of course. You are Patient Zero.